What's up, everybody? Welcome to SnailMail. Jimmy, that's your line. SnailMail. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Friday's episode, SnailMail, which means day before the weekend.
Yes, thank you.
And we don't have that many more weekends here before Christmas.
What? Yeah. Hint, hint. Go buy something.
Go get your shopping done.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And my family Christmas is on Monday. I got this weekend to figure out one more item.
Yeah.
I got one. My dad. I need another item for my dad.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Gotcha.
But one of the items my dad bought for himself, or my mom bought for my dad. I don't know. I found out what it is and I bought it for you.
Oh, okay. So
that your Christmas gift is a gift that my dad told me about that he wanted
for himself.
And I said, nice. I'm buying that for Tyler.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So who's getting it first, me or Ron?
You will.
In your face, Ron.
Sucker.
I'm actually pulling a slightly new strategy this year.
Oh, okay. You went off our lists?
No, not for us. I stuck to our list, but for like family stuff for me.
Okay.
The in-laws and the secretary always ask me for a Christmas list.
Okay.
Nobody's asked me for one this year.
Oh.
So I never made one.
Got it. Interesting.
But the secretary said that she's done shopping for me already.
She probably figured out went to the blog.
I'm guessing she went to the blog would be my assumption, but I have no clue. And they're usually very pushy,
right,
about getting a list from me, like early December, late November.
Yeah.
And nobody said a damn thing.
Huh. Well, you're going to end up with Sidio Crates and
some headlamps,
all the things that I said.
Oh, man. Maybe I'll end up with portals then, too.
Maybe.
That's a good strategy. We were going to work on.
She asked me about them a few years ago.
That's true. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm curious to see how this plays out. Because I don't know. It's funny because I don't really care. I only cared in the past because they made it such a big deal.
Okay.
And since they made it such a big deal, I'm expecting them to stick to the list. And they didn't. And that's why I would get so sour about it. I'm like, why am I putting my time and energy into this if you guys are just going to give me socks?
Yeah.
Like, what's the point? You're just getting my hopes up to shoot me down.
Exactly.
And this year, I'm not getting my hopes up. So I'm kind of like,
yeah,
cool.
My bar's really low.
Whatever. If I don't get anything, that just means I have more of a budget to go buy my own Christmas presents December 27th.
There you go.
So that's perfect. That's really what it's coming down to.
Yeah. The assistant and I have kind of, we said we're only buying a few small presents for each other.
Yeah.
And then we're splitting the big gift as a gift for the family that we're getting the mini assistant, which is the Switch 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the mini assistant we're buying that for her, but it's also our gift to us.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're going to give it to her early because this year she stays with us before Christmas. And then at Christmas, she goes with her dad.
Mm-hmm.
And so we want her to not open it on Christmas Day and then leave.
Yeah.
So we're going to give it to her this upcoming weekend so that she can play it. And then she'll go with her dad.
And you guys get to
play. And we get to play it. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I see how this works.
Yeah. So that's how it plans out. But you'll hear more about our Christmas tales after Christmas sometime when we get together. It might even be in 2026, depending on our recording schedules and how things work out. And was when we will get back in the studio. But we aren't going to stop the content for you guys. Content's still going to come out. Regular schedules, everything's going to be hitting the airways. And if it doesn't, hit me up because I've had a mistake in the past week. And you guys are awesome and say there's a problem. And then I dig into what's going on and get it solved as fast as I can.
If you got a problem, Jimmy, solve it. Check out my hook while Jimmy revolves it. Anyways, so cool. Let's dive into some snail mail, shall we?
Let's do it. How many we got?
38.
Oh, jeez.
With 3 text messages now.
Oh, man. Okay.
We're coming up, I think, on one of them. November 19, and we're on November 12 voicemails. Okay. First up is Zach from Oklahoma.
Zachary.
I actually called right back after the last voicemail that we ended on.
Did he time out the first one?
Nope.
All right.
So
we'll see. He had a follow-up.
All right, I'm back. Quick video recommendation. Watch James Pumphrey's video about camping gear through the ages on his Speeed channel. It's a good video. Gives you a good idea of how things have changed. But video recommendation for this topic, but I'll catch y'all later. Keep crawling.
Interesting. James Humphreys on his Speeed channel?
Is it James Humphrey?
Oh, that's what he said. James Humphreys. Jim Humphrey?
Zach Humphrey. Maybe.
All right, I'm back. Quick video recommendation. Watch James Pumphrey's video about camping.
James Pumphrey's?
I don't know.
Something like that. Never heard of him. I'm kind of curious, though. I would love to kind of see and look at a history of camping gear.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of neat to see how technology has evolved camping from sticks and wood boughs to air mattresses and memory foam. So
well, sure. And even like snowshoes through the ages and everything. Yeah, that would be really interesting to watch. I think that would be a fun story to hear. For sure. Thanks.
All right, cool. We'll check that out. We'll dig that up and put a link down in the show notes for you guys for that.
Yep. And so he called right back.
No, that was last. So last time we ended with a Zach voicemail.
Got it.
And then he called right back and we split the two.
Gave him the update.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next up is Alex from South Carolina.
Cool.
Hey, Jimmy and Tyler. It's Alex from South Carolina.
Hi, Alex.
Calling back after listening to the episode where y'all split hairs about camping, glamping, backpacking. I mean, I started it. Well, actually, Nick from Montana started it, I guess.
Good job, Nick.
I don't know.
Jeez, man.
But now I will never underestimate y'all's ability to break down any category to the finest molecules possible. That was really entertaining. I was cracking up actually sitting here in my car. And by the end of it, I think we all reached a good conclusion. And that I agree with Jimmy about camping as an overarching theme. That makes a lot more sense now that I think about it. And yeah, I guess the mode of exit isn't really a definitive way of, categorizing them. But I don't know if the number of items is either, because there are some dudes that will go backpacking and they bring their solar bank, they bring their they bring a bunch of unnecessary stuff, right? I don't know. Backpacking, it's probably just the distance from civilization, maybe. Although you end up in civilization if you're doing through hikes, every now and then. But you're only bringing what you can carry on your own person. I guess maybe that's a possibility. Something we can break down. But I don't know. Again, I'm tired. Y'all keep growing. Oh, wait. No, never mind. I'm too tired. I don't know what's going on. Keep growing.
I love it. You got us. You got us. I was like, oh, he's going to hit the timer.
I think that's I really do like the way we kind of came to that conclusion of camping is everything, right?
Yeah.
If you're going and sleeping kind of in the outdoors, I think you're camping.
Sure.
And then from there, it's, what style of camping are you doing? Are you backpacking? Are you car camping? Are you overlanding? Are you glamping? And I think that glamping you can have backpack glamping.
Sure.
I think you can have car camping and car glamping.
Yes.
So it's kind of like a subcategory of the subcategories. But this makes me think if it's limited to, what you can take on your person, maybe how much stuff, maybe your mode of transportation, kind of all these little things. Can we come up with a new style of camping? A new category type of camping?
Like overlanding?
Kind of like overlanding.
Because overlanding really is, let's say it for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's car camping.
I think, for sure. It's car camping. By today's definition, it's car camping.
Right. Nobody says I'm going car camping anymore.
No.
They say I'm going overlanding.
Yep.
But what it was back in the day, what was car camping? It was you going out in your vehicle and going camping.
Yeah.
And overlanding just has more accessories.
Nowadays, yeah. I would almost say that overlanding is the glamping
Of
car camping.
Mhm.
So my thought is, what if we did fanny packing?
Ooh. Okay.
So you go-
you don't even have a backpack.
You don't have
All
a
you
backpack.
have is a fanny pack.
All you have is a fanny pack.
I like it.
So that's,
We can't coin the term until we actually do it.
that's
though.
true. Maybe we should do a snow fanny packing trip.
Trip. An overnight.
Overnight snow fanny packing trip.
I don't have a sleeping bag that will fit into
I don't
that.
either. We got to get cuddly.
Yeah. Learn how to make an igloo and throw some pine boughs down
Right.
and like get back to our primal times.
Right.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to trying it. That might be fun. I asked, it was funny because the last SnailMail episode was about camping versus glamping as well. And I think it was called Glamping is with Walls.
Okay.
And I was listening to it, and at some point, both the assistant and mini assistant got in the car separately and saw what was on the radio and commented on it. And so I asked them, like, what is the difference between camping versus glamping? The mini assistant more or less said like RV trailer style camping.
Okay.
Right. So you have a place to kind of go.
Okay.
And it's like, I have a toilet, I have a shower, or really nice amenities, or a bed to go sleep in.
Okay.
You know, like maybe not all of them, right? Like our trailer, she would consider glamping, our little teardrop.
Okay.
Right. It doesn't have a bathroom or a shower or anything, but it has a bed.
Yep.
And so she's like, that's glamping.
Okay.
So the assistant more or less summed it down to just more stuff. Like if you have a fridge and a microwave or a solar panel or batteries or all this stuff, then that's when you're glamping.
So it's quantity of stuff?
No, it's not quantity. It's more like fancy stuff.
Okay.
Like if you're camping, you have a cooler, you got a tent, you got a stove, and you're quote roughing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Glamping is like you have a refrigerator. You have the solar panel to charge the battery for the refrigerator. You have a toilet that you can, a portable toilet that you can pop up. And, you have all the extra stuff.
Okay.
Or the next level, like I went from a cooler, now I have a fridge. Now I'm glamping.
Okay.
So her line was more of like the fancy stuff.
Okay.
Like I could be camping,
like
but I'm not.
The bare essentials for survival versus the extra things that make life easier.
Yeah, it kind of.
Okay.
When you start getting easier, you're glamping.
Okay.
So that was the mini assistance and assistance side of it. But
okay.
And I don't agree to some of it.
If you bring a pizza oven with you, are you you're glamping then?
Okay. Totally. Yeah. 100%. Especially if you take it in your fifth wheel or your cab over camper.
That's small details. That wasn't the stipulation.
Yeah.
We're talking about pizza ovens here, Jimmy.
Right.
Yeah.
But I do like the idea of that camping sort of a hierarchy, and then your car camping or your backpacking. And I do agree that backpacking is you carried it there. But I do like if you are car camping and your site is 100 yards away down this little hill and you carry your tent and your cooler and everything down to your site. I consider that car camping still.
Okay.
I think maybe you have to be
a minimum of 10 miles.
Not even, no. I mean, maybe a mile.
Yeah.
Something that's, let's say one trip, right? You're taking one trip out out away.
All right.
And you're carrying everything with you on that one trip.
Okay.
Granted, so I think that there's probably a way to work around that for our car camping scenario, but
fanny pack.
Yeah. We're going fanny packing. If anybody wants to join us, let us know. We'll change our winter snow wheeling trip to a winter fanny packing trip.
Perfect.
Yeah. More bodies, more better. So one of us will survive.
Yeah,
the one in the middle.
One person will come out of it alive.
Yeah. We'll do like 4 down, on the bottom layer, and then we'll do like sardines, and 4 on the next layer. Something like that. We would always throw the biggest guy on the windward side of the tent.
Oh yeah, it's ballast for sure.
Well, the ballast and wind block, more of a wind block. Yeah, you've got the most insulation, and you can block it for the ones downward.
Yeah.
Or downwind, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
Next up.
Okay.
I don't see a name.
No name? We haven't had a name for a long time.
I'm calling back. Oh, it's Alex from South Carolina.
Okay. He figured out what he wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay.
From being too tired. He called at 4:39 a.m. our time. So it's probably like 7:39.
I'm calling back.
Hi, back.
Of course, when I call back, I forget what I was going to say. It's about 7 a.m. here, almost 8 a.m. on the East Coast. I'm getting ready to go to school. But I'm afraid that this camping or glamping thing may end up being like the trail ratings thing. So
no way.
We need to figure it out soon. Otherwise, it's going to be. We're going to get a little ahead of ourselves. We're going to get over our skis and we're going to fall down the mountain, kind of thing.
I think we're already there.
we just got figured out. But I don't know. I've been listening to the podcast for a while. I crack up every time. I really do like the snail mail, so I was calling to just add another tally mark to the people who like those. That episode that I just responded to, I was literally sitting here in my car just cracking up the entire time. So I definitely love that part of the podcast. I like the other good interviews y'all do. So it's one of my favorite podcasts. So just shouting out. Y'all keep doing what you do. Have a good one. Keep crawling.
Thanks, Alex.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it. Love hearing those things.
I have a question for Alex.
Okay.
Is he the #1 Snail Trail 4x4 fan on Spotify?
I was curious. I was thinking the same thing. We haven't found
that person yet, huh?
No, the person has not come forward. We've had a few people respond that they're in the 1%ers.
Okay.
We have the guy that was from Tasmania. That's the last guy I saw was in the lead.
Okay.
And it was like 9,600 must be minutes.
Yeah.
Must be minutes. Hours.
It was 9,600 days this year that he listened.
Yeah. Yeah. This year he listened to the equivalent of 7 years. Whatever it is. But yeah, Alex, are you our #1 fan? Mm-hmm. If you listen on Spotify, it should probably tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Apple does the same. But
I don't know.
I think maybe next year we might look at doing more Spotify stuff too.
We need to. There's enough people listening on Spotify. Spotify has a big enough market share. We need to. We've just been putting it off because Spotify has not been friendly to work with.
Yeah.
From the creator's end.
Right.
So
I'm gonna take the podcasting equipment home when we leave, and I'm gonna try to get the mini assistant to sit down before the mini assistant's gone, and we're gonna record the teaser for Jay's Jaunts and get that rolling.
Nice.
So that we can start playing with what's going on with Spotify and start testing it a little bit. And then we will, I'll notify everybody. And then once we get that testing done, we'll probably try and do more Spotify stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
I will say I'm pretty proud of myself.
Good job.
I got, the YouTube year in
review.
Okay. I was in the top 0.5% listening to Linkin Park.
Wow.
So I was like, oh, interesting. Okay.
That's good.
Cool. I do like Linkin Park, but I didn't think I liked it that much.
Yeah, you should have gone and took the concert with us.
All right.
Yeah.
I wish
it was a good concert.
I learned about it late and I didn't even try and get tickets because I figured they would have been sold out. But I was very sad.
Yeah.
I didn't go.
There was probably seats available.
Really?
It was a really neat concert because it was at the Doco Center. Okay. And they set the stage up in the middle on like the basketball court. And then had seating 360 degrees. Yeah. And a few of the people faced each direction.
Okay. Yep.
And then halfway through, they rotated the whole thing.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And then you saw other people.
I went to a Metallica concert.
Okay.
When they had one at Oakland, like on or right around Christmas time. And it was like the last one of the season. It was on Lars's birthday.
Oh,
and
nice.
they did the same thing. It was at the Oakland Coliseum. And they sat them right in the middle.
Yep. And
the whole stage rotated 190 degrees. Over the stint of the whole thing.
Oh, so, cool.
Yeah. It was fun.
That's pretty neat. Yeah. All right. Moving on.
Next up.
Number 4.
Jeff Morgan or Jeff from Oregon?
I think it's Jeff from Oregon.
I think it's Jeff from Oregon too as well. Here we go. HO72. I'm excited. Here we go. Here we go. HO72.
Hey, it's Jeff from Oregon. More axle talk. This week we're talking about the HO72 and the HO52. I know Tyler's talked about it a little bit, but I don't know if he knows all the particulars. I don't know all the particulars, but there's a load bolt on these, on some of the HO72s. Some people say the 52s have had them, but most people say the 72s are the only ones that come with a load bolt. So you've got 3 pinion bearings plus the load bolt, so it makes it pretty strong. You can swap in, this is kind of the precursor to the 14 bolt. So you can swap in like 14 bolt side gears to get away from the 17 spline lockers to the 30 spline 14 bolt axle shafts. Then you can put in like the 14 bolt Detroit, which is like basically a lock right that goes into the carrier, replaces the side gears. They come in a lot of different ratios. Some people online have said they haven't seen some of the ratios that supposedly are in the manual, but it's like 390, 410, 457, 513, 543, and then supposedly there's a 586, but a lot of people say that they, didn't come with that. They came with 17 spline shafts, but you can swap in the 14 bolt 30 spline shafts. And the housings are pretty narrow, 63 to 65 inches, which is kind of a plus for some, negative for others. They can be shaved for clearance up to as high as what a Data 44 would have. So you can chop the housing down, plate it really easy because it's just basically a sheet metal housing. The bad part about these, why they never took off, in my opinion, was the bearing kits for these were like $1,200. Like the pinion bearings a bitch to find, one of the pinion bearings. So they're just really, really difficult to source like rebuild parts. So people are reusing old bearings when they find these third members, but they did come from the factory with Detroits in them. They call them nose spins, but basically a Detroit. So you can get 513 and 543 third members with a Detroit if you look around in the junkyard. The other shitty podcast, the Land Rover podcast, had a guy named Tim Cooper, Timm Cooper. He has messed around with these quite a bit. I found a bunch of posts online with him. He might be good to have on the podcast to talk about these. And I'll get off here quick. I'm running out of time. Land Rover stuck.
He throws the Land Rover podcast out there as a reference and then says they suck. I wonder if he is a Land Rover guy.
I don't know.
And he knows if he knows Tim Cooper and he knows that there's a bunch of info out there from him in regards to this specific axle. I'm curious.
I don't know. I think that if you are super nerdy over axles and there's a guy who knows a lot and has done a lot with the HO72,
you just researched
you know about the HO72, so you probably know about this guy. He just happens to be a Land Rover guy, unfortunately.
And on the Land Rover podcast.
Yeah.
I wonder if
my guess.
Rover Don, is he the main guy? I need to listen to your guys' show again. I haven't done it in a while. Sorry. But cool, Jeff. Good to know. It sucks about the bearings.
Yeah. $1,200 just for the bearing kit?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
No wonder they didn't take off.
Yeah.
I wonder, is it just because there was a lot of bearings? Like what makes those bearings special? Are they just a rare bearing? Like that's really bizarre.
You can only use them in that one application. So
yeah,
there's just no supply for it.
Supply and demand.
Yeah. Supply and demand kept it all out of the market.
No, that's fun. I wonder, so you didn't tell us what the difference is between the HO72 and the HO52 was.
I never heard of the HO52.
Yeah.
So when I was doing my research on these, I only heard about the 72.
Right. I wonder if it's just a wheelbase or is that right term? Is it, if it's track wider, width? Track width?
The WMS.
So let us know, Jeff. Call back in and what's the difference between the 72 and 52? Yeah.
follow up. We need answers.
Yeah, I could research this, but it's more fun to have you call in.
I agree.
Yeah.
Next up is Alex, Botches Off-road.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I called your podcast, Alex. You guys have a call-in show now, or have a call-in number, but I haven't heard it yet. I've been listening to hear me talk.
How long ago did you call in? Has it been more than a month?
It's a few weeks.
Okay.
And probably 3 weeks on their next episode.
Okay. We're at 1 month, I think, as of yesterday.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's 16th now, or a month and 2 days.
Okay.
So on
Are we up? So we're up to the 16th? Because at the 19th, we have a text message.
Yeah. We're on the 14th right now.
14th.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Of July.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, Jimmy and Tyler, it's Alex from Botches Off-road. So I've got to say, those Sidio Crates are pretty interesting. We use pack outs here, and the Sidio Crate answers a lot of the problems I have with pack outs, but they also leave me in a state of wanting, because, like Jimmy said, they don't have very many options, whereas pack out, it's endless. Anything that you can't find made by Milwaukee, someone's probably made it to go into the ecosystem. And it's just really what it comes down to, is there's just not enough options with the Sidio Crates. Though I do like that they're offering a lock-in plate for a vehicle, an actual mounting plate. That's really sick, because a lot of those non-pack out companies like DeWalt and someone else, they don't really have an offering for that. But really my only argument for pack outs is that there's such a strong user base that there's so many aftermarket parts you can buy for the things. But all right, I don't know how close I am to 3 minutes, but catch you guys later.
The pack out is the JK of the tool world.
Sure. Yeah.
The tool storage world.
And what would Sidio be then?
Yeah. Sidio would be the
Ford.
The Chevy Colorado.
Maybe.
Yeah. The Colorado ZR2.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. Or the Bronco. It could be the Bronco.
Or the Canyon.
It could be a Canyon. Sidio has I think a little bit more fun things going on with it than a Canyon does.
Well, why the Colorado over the Canyon?
Because the Colorado has more off-road capabilities, like a JK locker, like selectable locker in the rear, selectable locker in the front.
And the Canyon doesn't?
I don't think so.
They're the same freaking vehicle.
The ZR2, the Canyon, the GMC Canyon
is the Chevy Colorado.
It's not the ZR2 Colorado, though.
I don't know if do they make a ZR2 Canyon? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I have no idea. I'm just trying to see if you remember that GMC and Chevy are the same company.
It's the same company, but it's a different trim level of vehicle. That's like saying the Lexus RX is the same vehicle as a RAV4.
Isn't it?
No. It's the same like chassis. I don't know if actually it's very, very similar chassis.
Yeah.
Very similar cab, same powertrain.
Okay.
But
yeah,
there's a lot of differences between.
Okay. I'll let you have that one.
Thank you.
But I agree, Alex. I think that the pack outs are probably the best option. I didn't want pack outs. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes.
I don't know. Nobody does.
I wanted something different. I'm not against Milwaukee. I just don't have anything Milwaukee. And I don't know why me getting the pack out system when I don't have the tools was an issue in my brain. And it shouldn't be, but I just was against it for some reason. And I was just looking for something else, something to try, something different. Because I think it's one of those things when everybody tells me that this is the only answer, the best answer, I'm like, well, what else out there is there? Like, what else is available? Is there anything else? And then I go down these rabbit holes and go deep dive into it and then go, you know what? I should have just gone with the pack outs or whatever. Not sure I completely agree with it yet. I think that this system answers a lot of questions, but it's definitely not the end all be all. I think I might work with Tyler over here, or maybe solve function, because one of the problems I've found since you left this message a month ago is I want to actually use some of these for storage. And we've been having a mouse and rat problem, even though we have cats. Like I don't quite get it. But unless you have the waterproof system, there's ways for the animals to get through the handles.
Yeah.
And so one of the things I kind of want to figure out is, can I seal that so that it's not waterproof? It does. If it's like I'm storing it in my shed, I don't need it to be waterproof. I just I want to make it more dust proof. Then therefore it'd be more rodent proof or any animals or critters. Also, I mean, that's I need to make it waterproof for anything that I'm going to throw in the back of my truck, because it's not dust. They aren't dust proof, and that dirt and stuff can get in through the side where the handles are. So if I'm going down a dusty trail, it's going to get into those crates. They don't, unless you get the waterproof lid, they do not completely seal.
Yeah.
So that is a downfall. So I'm going to look into 3D printing, possibly something to solve that problem. And I think that might be, I'm either going to look and see if there's a company out there that already does it, or try to figure out if I can do it one way or another. Or just buy more waterproof lids.
Yeah.
We'll see. But I do like the accessibilities. They're just sitting in my shop right now. I haven't even tried putting anything in there besides doing that waterproof test. But yeah, that's about as far as I got with them. I'm waiting till after Christmas because I asked for accessories for them so that I can start figuring everything out.
Nice.
Yeah. But I want to take apart a few of my camping bins, and split them maybe into 2 or 3 bins of the like a big, whatever they are, 27 liter Rubbermaid tub, those big like Husky or the yellow top tubs.
Yeah.
Split those into like 2 or 3 Sidio crates. And then once I remember the color organized, I will be able to just go to that crate and grab that item.
Yeah. I like it.
But I think I said it in another podcast that the biggest bummer I've found is I'm still going to have one of those bigger totes, like, because my camping stove won't fit in a Sidio crate.
Yeah.
So there's still some things that I have to work around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Thanks, Alex.
Next up, Alex from Botches Off-road.
Sweet.
Called in. This is a couple days later.
Okay.
So,
nice.
Here we go.
Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Tyler. It's Alex from Botches Off-road. Calling kind of in response, kind of to complain. Whatever. Richard from Atlanta called, complained about people backing into directional parking.
That's right.
I'll tell you right now. This is my complaint, my rant. How freaking stupid do these businesses, public, whatever, have to be to decide that directional parking is the right way to go? Every parking spot should just be square with the lane, and you can pick whether you're going to back in, whether you're going to pull in, whether you're going to pull through. I shouldn't get in a situation where I pull through a spot, which, by the way, with a trailer is way easier than that. With a trailer, it's way easier. So why should I have to be in a spot where I now have a hard time pulling out without going against traffic? Why not make all traffic lanes bi-directional and make it so that everything's square, the way it should be, easy and concise? Okay, I always park backwards because I hate them, so I do it out of spite. All right, that's it. Bye.
I had one person say one time, I don't remember where it was, but somebody asked, why does like one of my friends always park backwards? And his response was, in case of an emergency, I can get out faster.
Interesting. Okay.
And I was like, okay. So sometimes when I park, I don't concern myself with in case of an emergency. I'm not necessarily a zombie, a prepper or a doomsdayer or any of that. But I do consider, like, if I'm parking in a parking lot because I'm going to a show, is it going to be easier for me to get out if I have to reverse, or if I can just pull forward out of it?
Okay.
That is what goes through my head sometimes about backing in. Now, in regards, you raised your hand, so you say what you were going to say, and then I'll see if it follows with what I got.
In terms of who decides how a parking lot gets set up, the businesses, the public, etc., it is what is the right word? Social engineers.
Not social. That's the wrong one.
What is it? Civil engineers. It's just how many cars you can fit into a parking lot.
Yep.
That's what they are trying to facilitate.
Yes.
Maximize the space of the parking lot to fit as many cars as humanly possible into those parking lots.
Yes.
That's why you have directional lanes with cars pulling in one direction.
And you'll notice that the directional lanes, the ones that are the parking spots that are a little cockeyed for a one direction lane, that lane is smaller.
Oh yeah.
Than a bidirectional.
Yep.
And so they can fit more cars. You shrink the lane one like a little bit, and now you can add a whole nother row, and you can park more cars in the parking spots in the parking lot.
Yep.
So that's the reason behind it. Now I do agree with you.
I don't like them.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a Trader Joe's out by me that has that, and it is the worst parking lot. I don't know why Trader Joe's specifically hunts out bad parking lots, but actually I do. But I hate the fact that
you used to work at Trader Joe's back in the day.
Yeah.
So I imagine you would have that insight.
Yeah. The reason primarily is a sense of accomplishment. So when you get in the store, you feel proud and you're happier because you did accomplish parking in their parking spot.
They intentionally do that?
Yes. They originally, until probably the last 10 years, they originally picked out
wow.
They were very specific about their store locations and being in a very high traffic area and have a small parking lot just for sort of the accomplishment reasons and the talking, and it's a talking point, right? Almost, it's like bad publicity is still publicity.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh man, I went to Trader Joe's today and it was just so hard to park. Well, that is now you started a conversation about Trader Joe's. Right. And here we are talking about Trader Joe's.
The same concept of how Chris from Wheeling Wine and Whiskey talks about Costco.
Yeah, sure.
Kind of thing.
I don't think Costco specifically
tries to do
that, but Trader Joe's did specifically hunt out spots with back parking just so that there is a level of accomplishment for parking. You got a spot. Congratulations. You made it into the store. You're ecstatic that you found a spot and you got in. And yeah, it was difficult, but you might go home and talk about it. And now you're talking about Trader Joe's again. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But they just put in a new Trader Joe's by us, and it's in like a big, like open mall area. And the store's like a normal sort of grocery store.
Okay.
They opened another one in Roseville too, and it took over like the old Circuit City. Like it's just this huge building. So they're definitely, I think, changing sort of the mom and pop feel to go more kind of to a grocery store.
Gotcha.
But they also slam their aisles really narrow together. So you're literally running into people so you can start conversations with them about what they have in their carts.
I just won't. I won't go. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If I have to walk around people in an aisle, I'm not going to that store.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's not designed for you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
there was a great acquired podcast about Trader Joe's too. So if you guys want to go learn more about Trader Joe himself and how that he rumored to start the wine boom in California, you could listen to the acquired Trader Joe's episode.
All right.
Which I listened to because
those episodes.
Yeah, they're fun. Some of them are fun. Yeah. I listened to that one specifically because I worked at Trader Joe's back in the day. And so I had some inside knowledge about some of the stuff. And I was curious if they had it, if what they said I thought was the same sort of thing. Or I wanted to learn about Trader Joe's because it's a fairly successful grocery store, which didn't start as a grocery store. But anyways,
Okay. Let's call it there, shall we?
Okay.
We're 40 minutes into this one.
Yeah, I guess so.
We are left with 32.
Okay, 32.
Let's see, we got through 6, so we'll see how many more we can get through on next Friday.
All right.
That's right. Next Friday.
Next Friday.
All right, everybody. Have a great weekend. Get all your holiday shopping done. Get your Christmas stuff done. This is your warning right now because there's no more weekends after this, and Christmas is coming up quick. So, I think that does it. We're out. Have a great weekend. Be safe. We'll see you on Monday.
Bye-bye.
The number you have called has been disconnected.